"55 miles away from Ushuaia Airport, I began to record my flight and the preparations I made for safe landing. The flight started from Bariloche. The plan was to fly 22,000 feet in south direction, over Argentina to Ushuaia. It is the world's southernmost international airport, and is often used by passengers as a cruise ship gateway to the Antarctic. With this flight, I wanted to test the newest version, 1.04, of the Boeing 747-8. This great model has in the past some serious bugs. But with every update, the situation got better, and I was sure that this time everything will be great. I chose this route because friends of mine came back from a 2-month trip in Peru and Argentina and told me about Ushuaia Airport and the weather conditions which prevail there. Another friend told me about his landing at Ushuaia during a storm, while all passengers vomited and were full afraid of the worst. It seems to be interesting to fly this big bird and see how it behaves under difficult weather conditions and how well the autopilot will function under these circumstances. For this flight, I had actual charts to use and actual navigation data in-board computer, and so I could easily program the FMC. The flight began under good weather conditions and with a strong tailwind. This became a problem after TOD, as the aircraft started to descend. From 300 knots, it should reduce speed to 250 knots. But the tailwind causes the aircraft to fly faster than VNAV adjustment. Although I activated speed brakes, the desired speed could not be reached. Only power reduced through tuning the speed knob manually forces the AT to reduce power and speed as needed. From now on, controlling speed and altitude became a routine activity. I began to reduce speed during descending to approach level of 6,100 feet, while extending flaps gradually. The Boeing flew very stable under the storm wind conditions. Then I activated the approach procedure and localizer, and after a while the glide slope became active. At this point, the autopilot was on ILS and went on course for a smooth landing. Thrust reveer, disengage AP, and AT, closed the routine operation of landing and roll out on the runway. All in all, it was a routine flight, with all instruments on board functioning well, and with optimal balanced flight behavior of the B747-8. The only annoying thing was that the frame rates under X-plane 10.31 was sinking, instead to be at an acceptable level. I had to reduce continuously all the rendering parameters to a minimum to get frame rates a bit over 10 frames per second. This is not acceptable, and not on a quality level as it should be. Now, it may be also a design problem of the Boeing model, so this point must be an issue to discuss. I hope that some viewers will get usable information about approach with the Boeing 747-8. I am also used to learn about operating with aircrafts through the use of videos. If you have some questions about, do not hesitate to contact me.